Are you coming in here, or are you just going to loiter out there with the girl? Some strange man has just walked into my studio. Strange men are always walking into my studio, and one has really just walked into my studio. You don't look well.
Me?
Yeah.
Hello, John. Good to see you. That's what you want to do when you haven't seen someone for so long. The first thing you hear is, you don't look well. I'm sunburned. I've just got back from far north Queensland.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to visit me.
You're welcome, John.
It's very nice to see you.
I had nowhere to park downstairs. It seems you need to take up 2 car spots down there.
I always take up 2 car spots.
Yeah, I had to really park right up the back near all the news trucks and everything.
Well, haven't you got a driver who looks after your car?
No, I like to drive myself. Do you? You drive yourself?
I drive myself.
Yeah, I think last time I saw you in the traffic, I pulled in front of you quite violently.
You did.
From the very far right lane across 5 lanes to take the left exit.
That's exactly what you did.
And you weren't impressed.
No, I screamed abuse at you, but you didn't hear me. Carl Sandiland, you have been a survivor. Why have you survived?
A lot of people have asked that, because really, if anyone's going to lose in this cancel culture, you'd think I would. But I'm like a cockroach. I survive against all odds. I don't know how. I think just because I just speak my truth. So it might not be someone else's truth. It might not even be the truth.
You're impersonating me. You did that for a while, didn't you?
I did. Well, I don't. You say impersonate. I say emulate. I looked up to you. Started my career pushing your buttons. You know all these stories.
But I want my people to hear them. I want my people to hear how your success is totally my responsibility.
It is. Plus all the horrible things that have been splashed across the pages, all also your responsibility.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. But I feel good. I think this is a great career. It was my first job ever, 16 years old. I lied. They thought I was 17. And I was pushing your buttons in Townsville. God, in the late 90s.
And you were listening to me.
Yeah, of course. Everyone listened to you.
And you were impersonating me.
That's right, yeah. I did a lot of, hello world, this. No, I can't do it now. Obviously, I've smoked too many cigarettes. Do you smoke?
No.
Never?
Yes.
You used to smoke?
Like a chimney.
Really?
Yep.
When did you stop?
I don't know. Have I smoked since you? No. Probably 25 years ago.
Wow. Did you replace it? Because a lot of people, if they've got a habit, they replace it with something. Did you replace it?
Yeah.
What did you do? You didn't start smoking other weird things?
No, I drank.
Oh. Have you given that up? No, he says, through laugh.
How's your mother?
She's good. Actually, I missed a call from her 2 days ago, and I'm yet to return that call. She said to me, she left a message saying, I look happy and well, but I was up in Port Douglas, sunburned beyond belief, wearing a white fedora hat.
You would have looked very smart.
Not good. It's not a good look.
You would have looked like Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think they said that I looked like the old bloke that owned Jurassic Park at one stage. Whoever that was. I don't know who he is. I don't know who those people are.
Are you a Humphrey Bogart fan?
Look, I know the name, but I know we look very similar in age, but I think I'm a few decades under, but look just as weathered.
So you're not familiar with Humphrey Bogart, and you don't know him.
I know the name, but I don't know him. No, I don't. I'm not familiar with any of his work.
You're not really very worldly at all.
No, not at all. No, you were talking to an uneducated street kid.
Yeah.
No, even things like my friends my age will say, do you remember this movie, that movie? And they all start singing songs. I've got no memory of any movies when I was a teenager. I never saw anything.
Didn't you go to the movies?
No. We were dirt poor. And then I was homeless. And then, I was eating out of a bin. So I wasn't really going to the cinema.
I think you exaggerate all that.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I don't know why. Why would someone make up that story? I would make up a story of wonderful romances with women rather than eating out of a bin. It's certainly not. It's not like a great story.
I'll tell you what, the bin diet didn't do you a whole lot of good.
Yeah, they're very fattening, those bins.
Oh, Jesus.
They're thrown discarded KFC and stuff like that. Not a proud moment, but it kept me going.
Are you sure? Are you sure you haven't dreamt this?
I feel that you're calling out BS on the story.
No, but I want to be very sure that what I'm hearing is correct.
Yes, it's very true. It's a true story. I wasn't like abused or like, anything bad happened. It was just I was a bad kid and I made mistakes and I got tossed out because of it. Back in the good old days when if you did something wrong, you were allowed to discipline a child. You can't do that now.
Well, I was the same. I was a bad kid.
Were you? What did you do? Stealing cars?
No, never got that bad.
Selling drugs?
I stole my mother's car.
Yeah, we've all stolen. I think that was a rite of passage. You had to take the oldies' cars at some stage.
I used to run away from school.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to run away from home.
Why? Were you scared of, sports days and stuff like that, or were you a sporty kid?
No, I just didn't like school.
You didn't like you had anti-authority issues.
That's right. That's exactly.
Same.
I'm anti-authoritarian.
Same. So am I.
Well,
I don't
you and I could go places. Why don't we do a radio program together?
Well, a lot of people have said when you and I are on together, it's some of the best radio that anyone's ever heard.
Well, why would it not be?
Hey, by the way,
yeah,
I read the other week. You and I have had lunch and we see each other from time to time socially.
Yes.
I've invited you to some of my pool parties, but you declined to come to those.
No, because I didn't have a bathing costume not to put on.
Yeah, it's bathing optional. They're always optional at my pool
that's
parties.
What I said.
I get it. You don't want to put anyone to shame.
No. Hey, listen, how's Jackie Nort?
She's good. Yeah, she's well. She's doing well. She bought a new house. She's still single, if you're interested. And she's got the baby, who I think is about 10 now. She's doing well. She's happy.
I like her. She doesn't like me.
No, she loves you, respects you tremendously. She's nervous around you.
Why?
I don't know. You're a tall guy. You're a big radio star. She's in the radio world. She's like single and meek and mild, and maybe she finds it. Maybe she's got a thing for you. I don't know. She likes older men.
Not that old.
Not that old. I was going to say I didn't want to say that, but she does. She's settled. She doesn't need a man. She's one of those ladies that don't need no man.
What?
She don't need no man.
She doesn't say that.
No, she doesn't. But
every woman needs a man, and every man needs a woman.
I believe we complement each other greatly. In the shower, in the shower.
You and me.
You and I, yeah, but not in the shower. But she's a great partner to have.
You've never had a shower with Jackie O.
Definitely not. No way.
No.
What size shower would you require to have both of us in there? An outdoor beach shower. That's the only thing we'd fit in. We've stacked on the weight. She's stacked on the weight as well.
Oh, really? You shouldn't be saying that.
No, she doesn't care. She knows. She goes up and down. She's, she doesn't mind. When she was younger, she was so hell bent on being thin and wonderfully presented. Nowadays, she just rolls up, tracksuit.
Unforgivable.
She puts the makeup on. She likes to look good, but she's gotten rid of the worrying about every outfit. She's beyond that.
Well, she's going to look worse in a bloody tracksuit.
You don't like the tracksuit look?
I hate it. They ought to be banned.
What about the pink tracksuits that say, pink written across the buttocks? Have you seen those? You've seen them. You've seen the big girls at Westfield. They're probably on housing commission. That sort of a vibe. That sort of look. I'm not lying here.
Be careful.
Hey, everyone deserves a place on the earth, but let's call it what it is.
Everybody does deserve a place on the earth.
I agree.
But what have you got to do to deserve it?
Nothing. You just have to be born these days. You don't have to do anything, be anyone, say anything. You don't even have to behave yourself. Everyone deserves a spot.
Okay. Well, hold on. You got to behave yourself. You left that one out, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Well, you should...
Don't stutter and stammer.
You should try your hardest to always be good.
You're supposed to be a broadcaster, and there you are stuttering and stammering.
Stuttering and stammering's fine. Some of the greatest stutter... What about the King's Speech? Great movie. He stuttered like no one's business.
He did stutter, but you're not the king.
Well...
no, we're
depends who you ask.
We're not going to have an argument there.
Depends who you ask.
There is only one.
There is. Who is it?
Me.
Oh. Well, I can't knock what you've done. You've been the greatest.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say before...
Incidentally, I didn't mean it when I said I'm the king.
Yeah, you did. Of course you did. You said it with yeah, I know what you're doing. You're saying it as a joke, but you 100% mean it.
You've learnt a lot from me, haven't you?
I have. I study.
Yeah.
And I was very jealous that I heard that you were out lunching with Alan Jones the other day. I didn't get a call.
No, well, we talked about it.
Yeah,
but
well,
then,
you and I talked about it, and then next minute you and Alan are out.
No, Alan and I talked about the possibility of inviting you.
Oh, did you? But once you were already there or before the lunch?
No, before the lunch. And Alan said, well, we're going to a nice place. So, what about table manners?
I doubt he would have said. Did he say that?
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
Official lie.
Official. What did you and Alan Jones talk about at lunch? And
Alan,
why wasn't I there?
Well, what did Alan and I talk about?
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm over at Sky now. It's much better over here. I've given up the radio, John. I don't know why you waste your time with broadcasting without vision, because there's nothing better than watching a man in a lilac outfit, talking non-stop about the government. Is that a good... I could come and be Alan at your next lunch.
Yeah.
If you lose your sight, you won't know whether it's me or Alan at lunch.
We'd have to do something about your appearance, but if we
if you were doing it by feel alone, you'd be like, oh, that's Sandilands for
do
sure.
it behind a curtain. Are you happy with the world?
Oh, that's a tough question. I was disappointed Trump didn't get back in as the president. Got to say, that's not a joke. That's what I truly think. Because I live half the year in America and half the year here. Now, I know he says a lot of weird things. I know he's out there and a bit of a cray-cray. But I don't know whether I liked him whether I was entertained by watching him or whether because I don't know much about his politics. But I just thought it was great to have someone out there finally just telling what he thinks is the truth. Might not be what everyone believes. But rather than a politician just lie constantly.
Find one that doesn't.
You're right. At least he believed what he said. I don't believe in anti-abortion and all that stuff. Everyone, you have your own opinion on that stuff, but I sort of miss him. Don't you miss him?
Yes, in a way I do. Joe Biden is boring.
Oh, my Lord. You don't get more boring than that. You don't even know what's going on half the time.
No, I'm sure he's a nice man.
Probably lovely. He looks like one of those gentle, soft fellows.
He does. But have you noticed he's doing silly things, like he's sort of trying to run?
I saw him run out there, and it's the slowest, weirdest jog you've ever seen.
That's because he's trying to look young.
Yes.
It is.
I believe you.
That's why he's doing that running thing. But it's not a graceful run. Somebody got to say, Joe,
stop
just
it.
Walk.
Yeah, walk with purpose. Don't run.
Do you run or no, by the look of you?
No, of course not. I'm a swimmer.
A swimmer?
Yeah. I only just started 2 weeks ago, swimming. I haven't done that since 16, but... God, 4 lengths into the pool, I'm exhausted. I've got to get out and have a little spell. It's too much.
Do you swim overarm or underhand?
It's freestyle, I think. That's freestyle. Plus, I've injured my rib by doing an underwater tornado twirl. You won't know what that is. You swim under the water and you get your friends to go down under the water and then you watch you spin around like that. Have you done that?
What a stupid bloody thing to do.
It's fun. You've got to have fun in life.
I have fun all the time.
When they winch you in the chair down into the pool, do they restrain you and off you swim, or what happens there?
Don't be like that.
I'm not. Yeah, that's right. Not in your own house. That's not right.
No. That.
I apologise.
For you to talk like that.
Don't wrap me up. Don't throw me out over it.
There are a lot of disabled people listening to this program.
Do that. Well, we have a lot of disabled people. I'm not against disabled people. You're not disabled.
How do you know? You're only.
I've seen you. I know. I've seen you walking around. I know you. I know what you're about. Yeah, there's nothing about you disabled.
There's what?
There's nothing about you that's disabled.
Well, that's nice to hear. I'm glad that you approve.
Don't leave me in this hole. Help me out.
Yes. Well, you got yourself in. Now get yourself out.
Yeah, I often put myself in. Have you been monitoring all the mistakes I've made over the last year or two since I've been here?
No.
Oh, thank God. I don't want you talking about. There's a lot of things I didn't want you to bring up.
But you just did some stupid bloody things.
No, I'm just sort of mucking around doing my own show.
Oh, yeah, getting people to wee.
Wee?
Piddle.
Yeah. Well, piddle their own pants for tickets to concerts. So it's more of a younger show.
It's a what?
It's more of a younger show. Like, I'm sure you...
I hate to think what these younger people who listen to you are going to turn into.
Half your audience are probably piddling themselves right now. Not even on purpose. Whoopsie. Nana's wet herself again. Listen, it's the future for all of us.
Kyle, don't talk like that.
It's the future for all of us. Don't worry, if Nana wheezes herself, that's fine.
Don't be like that. There are a lot of elderly people listen to the program, but you listen.
I listen. I listened here on the way here. I went into the tunnel, the Cross City Tunnel, no broadcast.
No, not in the tunnel.
I don't understand. Some of the new tunnels, out in some of the brand new tunnels that have popped up, they've got digital broadcasting there. And the old tunnels, you just get nothing.
I know. Well, why don't you say out of the tunnel?
Oh, I've said it. I like being. I'm a tunnel dweller. Don't you like dwelling around in the tunnels, or you're an above ground driver?
Mostly.
Yeah. You probably get scared going in the tunnels.
No. I don't get. What frightens you?
What frightens me? I don't think I've ever been asked that question. What frightens me? Spontaneous death.
Isn't all death spontaneous?
Well, yeah, I suppose unless you planned it, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, like I just because I've feared for a while being a bit overweight. Look, I know you can't tell. Let me stand to the side. You can tell now. See, a bit overweight on the side. Up front, very good looking. But for a while I thought there's got to be something wrong with me. I'm going to drop dead any second. Had that high blood pressure. That's now under control. Yeah, I'm on a sleep apnea machine. That's sexy. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have.
God, I look
how do you get a bird into bed if you got that bloody machine next to you?
Well, you do your business first, and then you ring the Uber, and then you put the machine on.
I see. Okay.
You don't want to look like some sort of alien spawn laying in the bed there with tubes all hanging out you. But it's done an amazing thing. Like I was stopping breathing apparently up to 100 times a night, and now it's cured. I'm fine again.
The people all over the state now saying, and he started again.
Yeah, they're spewing. They wished I died in my sleep.
No, I don't think people wish ill of you.
I don't either. I've never had anyone face to face say one thing bad. A lot of trolls. Have you noticed? Do you get trolled by online people writing stupid comments?
Oh, yeah, we get those.
Who are those people?
Oh, they're trolls.
Who spends their life reading through newspapers and logging onto a computer, putting in your email address and then writing an insult to someone, but mainly the insults are like, who's this guy? I hate this bloke. We never want to hear about him. But you've spent half an hour being able to put all your details into a computer to be able to throw that hate out somewhere. That's weird.
It's a weird world in which we live.
Yeah, I don't read them. So if you're going to write hate, just know I'm never going to hear it.
I agree with that.
Do you read your hate letters?
I don't know that we get too many. Do we get a lot of hate letters?
He's oblivious to what hate's going on. No hate?
No.
Nothing.
Do we get a lot of hate letters?
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
More than him?
Surely not more than me.
Oh, no, probably about the same.
I'm not happy with that.
No, me neither. Have you got any that we can read some out, maybe? Have we got any time to read some hate out?
We got any hate letters?
We love to bring the hate people on. We bring them on our radio show, and we say, what's going on?
I bring them on whether they want to come on or not. They just turn up.
People, though, have fallen in love with you. Even if they hate you, they're obsessed with listening to you. They can't stop listening to you.
Why?
I don't know. Some people go, I can't stand that John Laws. And then I go, well, what don't you like about him? And then they rattle off all these things, and they're all recent. So you know they're listening every day. I wouldn't watch anything that I didn't like or listen to anything that I didn't like. I don't understand people sometimes.
They lie a lot, don't they?
They do. What are you watching on TV now, for example? Do you watch a lot of TV? You're an ABC watcher, I feel, that you're watching a lot of 7:30 Report and that rubbish.
Don't call the 7:30 Report rubbish. It's not bad. She's very good.
Yeah, what's her name? Lee?
Yeah, she's
a very good journalist.
Yeah.
But they don't touch on anything that I'm interested in.
I look at SBS.
Oh, yeah, well, I know why.
Why?
Well, people are often non-clothed on the SBS, have you noticed?
No.
Not the news. I'm talking about just the movies and stuff.
I really think that she's very nice, that newsreader on SBS.
Yeah, whatever their name is, they're probably very nice. I've never watched the SBS news in my life.
Is that thing called the dig on SBS? Or
What
Netflix.
is that?
Do you watch Netflix?
Yeah, I watch movies and stuff. I don't like the streaming services. I like flicking around TV and seeing it on now. I think the Netflix is like going to a video shop, wondering what you're going to watch. That annoys me.
The Dig is very good.
What's the dig?
The Dig, I don't know what it is. It's television.
Well, it's very good though. But do you watch it, or you've just? They're probably advertising. You've just said you like it.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything to do anything about it. I just watch it. I like it.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
There's another one. It's a historical drama. It's very good.
Set in the olden days.
That fairly old.
What, in your youth or way before your youth?
No, don't go there. I'll tell you who's in the Dig. Somebody that you would know. That Ralph Fiennes.
Oh yeah, well that's some actor.
Yeah.
I might watch this now. It sounds good.
Yeah, well, it is good. It's very good.
What about this Army Hammer bloke? Have you heard of this actor that wants to eat his girlfriend's ribs? Have you heard of this lately?
No, why would I want to talk about that?
No, I don't know. I just asked I don't know what you know and what you don't know. What tickles the funny bone?
Well, that certainly doesn't.
No, I wasn't a fan of it either.
But the Dig is fabulous. You'd like to. It might be a little bit boring, but I don't think so. I think you know that Carrie Mulligan?
No. Who's that? Is that a woman or a man?
Woman.
No, I don't know.
Well, you'll get to know. Ralph Fiennes and she are in this thing called The Dig. I recommend The Dig. And there's another good one. Well, a couple of good ones. Have you seen Your Honour?
I have, with the guy from the Breaking Bad series.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd like that. I think that's a fabulous series.
Yeah, it is, Your Honour.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, it's very good. Very good. And what about, there's another one called Defending Jacob?
It sounds religious.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No. It's not the one with the coat of many colours. No, it's not that Jacob.
Oh, no.
Have you got Apple TV?
That was Joseph, and there was a Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's a different bloke.
Is it really?
Jacob and Joseph are different folks.
Who was the one in the Bible?
You got me there. I haven't read that either.
Yeah.
I got myself into trouble for not reading the Bible just recently.
How did you get into trouble?
I said something stupid about something as a joke, and that all turned to pear-shaped, and that was not good.
Did you say it on the wireless?
Yeah, I did. I said something about Mary, and I won't repeat what I said, but because some people were annoyed, and now everywhere I look, I see Mary stickers, statues. I think I've learned a lesson there, which doesn't happen with me often. I very rarely learn a lesson, but now I have a portrait of Mary in my house.
Yeah, I think
It's true. No, it's 100% true. I bought a portrait, put her up in the house to remind me, just because I'm stupid and uneducated doesn't mean that I don't have to think about others that might listen to the show.
That's a very honourable attitude.
Often.
No, it's a very honourable attitude. Very good. Anyway, have a look at Defending Jacob. It's and it's not that Jacob. And it's on Apple TV.
Thank God, because his name was Joseph.
We just changed it by deed poll. Do you read the Bible?
No, I don't. Have you read it? You would have read it at some stage.
Not.
You were probably there when it was first printed.
No, you have to be rude.
Sorry.
You can't bloody help
I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have. Sorry.
What is the matter with...
Listen, I'll be as old as you one day too, and I'll have to put up with pipsqueak, little overweight, snotty-nosed radio announcers coming up, having a go at me. I'll be sitting there in that gigantic chair.
Well, you've got to understand that age is a privilege.
See, I've only just figured this out. In my youth, I always just dismissed old people as, what do they know? They're always talking about the good old days, and I used to have to walk 10 miles to school with no shoes on. You've heard all the stories. But when you get older, you realise, older folk do have the experience, the knowledge. They've lived a life. They're not just talking for the sake of talking. It's a different mindset I'm in these days.
Do you just talk for the sake of talking?
Yeah.
You've got nothing better to do than talk.
No, I'm talking or smoking or watching TV and now swimming. And that's.
Is this going to be a new thing, this swimming?
No, I'm not going to be any in Thorpe or anything.
No, well, I don't think you got the bill for that. But
now, see, you don't like me bringing up age now, but I don't like you bringing up weight.
I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, you did.
I just said you haven't got the same.
I read between the lines. I know what you're saying.
You're paranoid.
No, I'm precious about it.
Precious is a polite way of saying paranoid.
Yeah. But, I think being an overweight white guy, I'm the last guy that you're not allowed to say bad things about. You're not allowed to say bad things about anyone from anywhere or any different colour or any religion or anything or height or anything, sexual preference, doesn't matter. But an overweight white guy, open slather still, have you noticed?
Well,
you're allowed to say anything you want to an overweight white guy.
Where do you go swimming?
Oh, just in the privacy of my own home. I'm not down at any public bathing facility.
You frightened you might catch something?
No, just insults that I might overhear. People sniggering, kids screaming and running away.
You are paranoid.
About the weight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took my shirt off, actually, on the weekend in front of 2 staff members for the first time ever. Not in some creepy, hey, Dad sort of way, but in they were at my place in Port Douglas, and they were all in the pool, and they were like, get in. And here I am in my mind thinking, no way am I getting in, little yellow Speedos and nothing else in front of staff. Man, one gay too. So I was a bit worried about that because, I've got a very desirable body for a young gay man. But I did it. I thought, you know what? What are you laughing at? I thought, forget it. I'm taking off my shirt. I'm getting in. And they said nothing, which made it worse. I knew they wanted to say something, but no one was saying anything. And I knew that they were thinking things.
Did they stick their head under the water or look away or something?
No, they just looked. And I think I might have turned my eyes when I was awkwardly going down the stairs. And I just, every part of me was thinking, they're thinking something. They're thinking something about, but no one said anything. But I do believe they were thinking, that is disgusting. I don't look good naked. I'll show you. No. I don't know if you saw, I went on the morning show once. Larry and Kylie on the Channel 7 morning show. They're very nice. I took my shirt off for some unknown reason. Oh, I know why.
Hang on.
I know why. Yeah, why?
Because you're a show-off.
No, because Larry Emder, who's the host,
yes.
Larry good old Lazar, he was on the front of Men's Health cover with no shirt on, looking like some weightlifting machine. He looked amazing. And then I said, this is what a real man looks like, tore my shirt off. And now everywhere, every time the newspaper do a story, they put that revolting shirtless photo in there. It's very embarrassing.
There's a man here called Emmanuel who says that he hates Kyle and John.
Well, where's this bloke? Is he on the phone?
He's on the phone.
Oh, put this clown through. Let's find out what he hates.
Okay. Emmanuel, are you there?
Good morning.
Hi. I don't actually hate both of you. The best thing for people to do for you, both of you?
Well, hang on. Let's try and unjumble that sentence. Yep. Okay, what's the best thing?
Again for you, just in case you didn't hear it clearly, I'll repeat it. The best thing that listeners can do for both of you is to flick it to another station, a relevant station.
Okay, so why don't you?
Sorry?
Why don't you idiot?
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I don't. I do. I don't normally listen to you at all.
I know, because you hate me.
I don't hate you at all. I don't hate anybody, but I'll tell you what I do listen to.
What?
To RPH.
Huh?
Other radio station.
Who?
Actually.
Who do you listen to?
You don't know 2RPH? You're at 1269, and this is at 1224.
And what are they doing over there on this, whatever this little-known station is? What are they doing? What's so fabulous about that show?
Well, let's put it this way. You get an education out of listening to those people because they're reading the newspapers and they're reading intelligent articles. Listening to you two, do you want to tell you what I've learnt?
Well,
nothing.
Why?
Nothing.
We're not your education station, whatever what's your name again?
We're
arrogant, and I learnt that Mr. Lord, again, is pure arrogance. That's all I've learned out of you.
Well, how about you ring back when you can string a sentence together? That's always fun.
Bullshit.
Oh, there he is. Listen.
Here we go.
Yes. Have you got a sensor?
Here, Emmanuel.
Whatever you like.
Emmanuel, you're just showing your true colours now.
Whatever you like.
What a shame. I'd like to get to know Emmanuel, though.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from, Emmanuel?
Sorry?
Which city are you calling from?
I'll tell you. Do you know where Hurstville is at all?
Yes, it's a suburb of Sydney, of course.
I've never travelled on the Illawarra line, do you?
Well, on the
How do you know?
on a railway line. Why would I be on a train?
Hey, you've got your Daimler or whatever it is.
It's not a Daimler.
You wouldn't know where Hurstville is.
Oh my God, are you?
We've been to Hurstville together.
I tell
Yeah,
you,
we have been there.
something, Kyle. Do you want to know something? Can I tell you?
Sure.
So, that I worked out who you were is because he was talking about Jackie O. I said, "Oh, who's he talking about with Jackie O? Who's that clown with your arrogant voice? Your
And that's me.
your
I'm the clown with the arrogant voice.
No, I'm the clown with the arrogant voice.
No, I am.
No, I wanted to be.
It's my turn to be the clown with the arrogant voice.
I don't understand. Why is this? Why do you bother even ringing someone you hate? This is what we were talking about before.
hate you,
If you don't like someone, you
Why do
just
you-
avoid
yeah.
them. You don't sort them out. What are you going to do? What's your purpose?
Would you like me to tell you about yourself, John? How you had a dealings with a carrier moving your hay or whatever, and you did not pay him. I mean,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah, but
I have no idea what you're talking about. A carrier losing my hay.
the money off.
Be quiet. Shut up. Be quiet.
So you-
I have never had
Shut-
any of my hay on a carrier.
You're the goose telling me that I need to shut up
That's right. I wish you would.
because you don't like being shown up for what you are.
What am I?
I'll say it to you again. You owed money to a guy that carried your.
No, that was me. I owed money to a guy that carried my hay.
You want to interrupt me?
I'm telling you, I'm not paying my hay bill on purpose.
Sting me.
I got no idea what you're talking about. But I don't like you saying that I haven't paid bills for somebody who carried my hay. I've never had anybody carry my hay.
All right, the
What?
guy's name is Robert. You know him quite well. He had to intimidate you to pay him up.
Intimidate.
What a lot of rot you're talking.
See, then people come up with fantasy stories.
I mean, but that's disgraceful. This fella is damning my name, doing damage to my name,
Yeah.
and he remains anonymous.
Yeah, of course,
and
that's
he
how
can
it
get
works.
away with it. And now people are going to be walking around saying John Laws didn't pay his hay man.
No, you won't be able to walk into a restaurant and order food without having to pay up front.
No.
So you reckon this guy's a total liar, do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've always paid your bills on time.
You bet.
I drag mine out for as long as possible.
I pay mine on time because I don't pay them. The Mother Superior pays them, and on time, every time, on time.
You had about 3 loads of whatever it is, hay or something. You would refuse to pay the car.
That's a lie.
Why do you even care about this? It's not even your story. You're using a third-hand story.
The grub be pretending you're the what do you call it? The pariah of all elderly people and be Mr. Nice and all that. But then here you go, and the background. You don't know the guy by the name of Robert?
Well, I probably, he's dead.
You do know him, and he got the 20.
I don't know him.
He got the 25,000 out of you. If you don't know him, he's a short, fatty guy.
That's a lot of hay. What are you doing with that hay? Are you making baskets for World, or what are you doing?
I'm smoking it. What do you think I'm doing?
You can smoke as much of that hay as you want. You won't get high.
Did you say 25,000?
Yeah, he came to your property and he demanded you pay back you pay the truckie
Emmanuel.
for you.
Emmanuel.
Correct, John.
Emmanuel, it's not correct.
Yeah.
$25,000 worth of hay. I've got a 100-acre farm that I've got 1,000 animals on. I'm not paying that a year for hay.
It's ridiculous what you're talking. Emmanuel is ridiculous. And let me give you a warning. You better be careful what you say because it can be very damaging. And stuff that you have just cited is very damaging and I don't like it. And if you came in here, I'd be very happy to break your nose.
Oh, wow. I love this.
Oh.
Well, I'm coming to AM.
God,
This is the place. This is
no.
where it's all at.
You
prick.
swearing at people, you also make physical threats, do you?
No,
I do, yeah.
I'll make a physical threat against you.
Yeah,
if you
we'll
want.
both break your nose.
Oh, it depends. If,
You scare me. A fat fuckwit like...
No, we'll do with it. We'll do with it. You've gone too far now.
well, he wasn't wrong.
Well,
He
we
wasn't-
can't have the word fat being thrown around.
No, I won't be. It's appalling.
Terrible. Hey, wasn't he a nasty piece of work?
I love when people ring up like as if it's their story, but they're talking about someone else's story, highly likely made up as well.
Well, that's right.
It's ridiculous.
That's right. It is ridiculous.
I think I saw on a current affair once, some cleaner was on there. She had the rubber gloves and the bloody spray and wipe and everything. She's like, Sandilands, pay your bills. Like, apparently my ex-wife from 15 years ago got someone to come around and clean a house and then they never got a bill paid. I'd never seen a bill. But she's on a current affair claiming I wasn't paying.
Well, there you go. We've all experienced that.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's called tall poppy syndrome.
That's fine. I'm not used to that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you pay your bills. You look, everywhere I've been with you, you've paid. You insist on paying.
That's true. That's very true. Anyway, you and I are all right. We can live...
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Is these the only sort of callers you have here, or does anyone ring up saying how much they love you?
Yes. Yeah. They do. They do.
I just wish they'd ring today.
Belinda, my dear, are you there?
Hello, my darling. How are you?
Oh, now this is what I'm used to. Even though she's not talking to me, she's only talking to John.
No, she's talking to me.
Hi there, Belinda.
Your boss, darling. Look, I just rang up to say I moved an appointment to do my nails for this afternoon so I could stay listening to you.
Well, I think that's wonderful.
Really funny.
Yeah, love has no woman that she will lay down her fingernail appointment to listen to a man.
Wow, that's.
Now,
this
that
is.
numbnut that was on before is too close for comfort if he's at Hurstville. I don't like that at all.
Is that your area?
Sweetheart, if we put your fans and the people who love you, if they all joined hands, we'd go 3 times around the world. So don't worry.
Well, I never thought of
Now,
that.
this is the sort of caller I need on my show. This is fantastic.
This is good. I wonder, could we get all our people to hold hands and
I think that would be a good thing to try and do.
we combine our audience,
Yeah. Oh well.
get them all to hold hands and go around the world? Then they couldn't listen to us.
No. Yeah, you're right. Plus, my
Forget
listeners are
that.
very hard to get them to do anything.
No.
They're happy to get on the phone, but actually getting them to do anything other than ring up is hard.
Hey, Belinda.
Listen, those golden tonsils are still working just fine.
Belinda,
Yes, darling.
would you like one of my clocks?
I'd love one of your clocks, my sweetheart.
What are you giving her?
A clock?
A what?
Clock?
No.
Oh,
A clock.
is this like the watches that you hand out?
Yeah. Only
Wow. Let's have a look at it. Oh, look at this.
look at that.
Wow, that's something else.
As
Your boat's even on the clock.
That's it. My boat on the clock.
a matter of fact, sweetheart, I'll tell you what we'll do. You leave it at reception, and I'll bring you in some of my very, very special cookies, and I'll pick it up myself.
Oh, the special cookies sound like I might like a batch of those as well.
Pink for Kyle as well.
Yes, thank you. I'll accept it.
Now, Belinda,
Yes, sweetheart.
don't hang up. Okay, hold on. And one of the handmaidens will come to you.
This is some clock.
Isn't it?
They always said you had. I was always envious of the watch.
Yeah, but
But now
look
you
at that.
flop the clock out. That's something else. Look at that.
It's a beautiful clock, isn't it?
It's a beauty. It's not even cheap. This is heavy.
Oh, it's solid brass.
That's a real deal thing. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well,
Remember, do you have those watches where you look like the Pope still on it? You know, you're all dressed in white. It's very papal looking watch.
No, I think they're gone.
Oh, my mum's got one of those. She treasures it.
I think they're gone, those ones. Yeah, no, I don't believe we've got another Emmanuel.
Yes,
Another one, or is it the same one?
I hope it's not the same one.
totally different. Listen, I am in between jobs, just on the road, and I turned on the radio, listened to John Laws for years, and I got to say, this is the best radio I've ever heard him present, and Kyle should come on more often.
Oh, John, I told you. See, like you and I together, it's a powerhouse. It's unbeatable.
It is unbeatable.
With Kyle's articulation. I've never listened to your show, Kyle, but
Thank you for your support. It's always wonderful.
from garbage bins and homelessness to where you are now, it's impressive. And I don't blame you for not reading the hate, because we've got nothing but love.
I thank you. That's what I always just thought that Emmanuel was a terrible name, but I've changed my mind.
No, you don't know.
This bloke's a good bloke.
Yeah. Do you get called Manny?
Not since I was in primary school.
I see. So they call you Emmanuel?
Correct.
That's a nice name, Emmanuel. Good.
It's a biblical name if you look it up. And
Yes, I'm aware. I've read the Bible.
Well,
once.
I just asked if you've read the Bible. You didn't answer.
Yeah, well, I have.
Wait,
It's a
please
long time.
send Kyle more often on the show. Fantastic work.
Maybe I could come on and read parts of the Bible on here.
I think we'll leave that to somebody.
That's another station, isn't it?
Alan could do that.
No,
Alan would be a very good Bible reader.
he would be. He would be great.
He would really be a good deliverer of the... Yeah.
Now sit
Hey,
down
hey.
and let me read the Bible to you all.
Emmanuel,
Yes.
I'll send you one of my watches. Would you like that?
Oh, you don't have to, John. I don't think.
I know I don't have to.
But thank you.
Yeah, I know.
They don't want
I
it.
don't have
You
to
can
do
tell. They're not that popular.
No. He wants my watch.
You're going to force it on the guy doesn't want it.
The guy wants one. You do, Emmanuel. You do
He
want
said
one.
clearly he doesn't want the stinking watch.
Hey, you're making all that up.
I heard him with my young ears say he didn't have. You don't have to give him the watch. That's a nice way of saying I'm not interested.
No, it's not. It's a nice way of saying thank you very much. I can't wait to get it.
He is very polite. Your listener's way more polite than mine.
I hope I can shake both of your hands one day. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Now, don't you hang up, whatever you do, because I want to give you a watch.
Sure.
Okay, hold on, and one of the adorable handmaidens will come to you.
Oh,
And
God.
we'll all-
You know what? I'm looking at the clock here. It's nearly 12 o'clock already.
I know. Well, that's it. Time flies when you're having a good time.
Do you stay on past your allocated time? Because this morning on my show, I'm supposed to finish at 9. I was still talking at 20 past 10. Does anyone come in and say, hey, it's time's up?
I used to do that a lot.
You don't do it now?
Don't do it now. Used to do it a lot, but it annoyed the person who wanted to come on next and be a
Yeah,
star.
that's right. Yeah. But you didn't. Eating into someone else's time slot, I don't feel bad. Did you feel bad when you do that?
No, I didn't feel bad about it at all. The person whose time slot I stole did feel bad about it, however.
Oh, they carry on and whinge?
Don't they? Well, I've got to go, mate.
Oh, you're going?
Well, look at the bloody clock.
Oh, that's right. I don't look at the clock at my show, but that's all right. You're still bowing down to the man, no doubt.
No, bowing down to me.
I bow to you. Thanks for having me on. It's
A
always
pleasure.
wonderful.
Okay, we'll do it again very soon.
Please, anytime.
All right.